One of the biggest fears that buyers have is, what if I buy too much of a house? And that fear is valid, because just because you can afford something on paper doesn't mean you should. See, a home is supposed to bring stability, not stress. And there's a big difference between what you can be approved for and what you're comfortable paying every month. See, approval is math. Comfort is real life. And approval looks at ratios and guidelines of the lending world. And comfort looks like groceries, kids, gas, vacation, emergency, and a good night's sleep. And those two numbers are almost always not the same. So when I work with a buyer, we don't start with the maximum number I can approve them for. We start with questions like, what does your monthly life cost you right now? What do you want room for in your budget? We need to think about things like travel, kids' activities, savings for the future, and emergencies. Because a mortgage payment doesn't exist in a vacuum. It has to fit in your real life. And when we build a payment around your priorities, not just my guidelines, that's something that helps a buyer feel comfortable in this process. So we need to talk about that early, because when you own a home, maintenance is a part of the deal. Roofs, AC systems, plumbing issues, appliances, yard work, things will break. It's not a if, it's a when. So when we talk about affordability, I encourage buyers to think beyond just the mortgage payment. And a good rule of thumb is you should be comfortable setting aside about 10% of your monthly payment for basic home maintenance. For example, if your monthly payment is $2,500 a month, then you need to set aside an additional $250 a month for a maintenance account. Money that's there for repairs along the way, replacements of things that break or need to be changed, as well as those planned things that come with homeownership. So that's what separates home buyers who feel comfortable and confident and homeowners who feel stressed. See, if your payment already feels tight and there's no room for maintenance, that's usually a sign you're stretching your budget too far. And that's what leads to feeling house poor. And so common red flags of being house poor are not having any savings left after closing, no margin in your budget each month, no room for repairs or maintenance issues that will come along the way. See, doesn't keep like feeling stress is thinking about just the payment and all of these other things come along. See, a home should make you feel some stability in your life, not more pressure. So that doesn't mean you can't buy a great home. It just means that you need to buy smart. And sometimes that means that you need to shop in a lower price point. And sometimes that means a different loan. And sometimes that means waiting a bit longer. All of those are good decisions. And if they're made with clarity, it will make this process easy. See, buying smart isn't about buying the biggest house. It's about buying the right one that fits your life, leaves room to breathe, and peace of mind is absolutely a part of your monthly affordability.